Looking to spice up your home cooking? We have a way for you to get a lesson from a culinary powerhouse and help a good cause. Chef Troy Gard has teamed up with National Jewish for a virtual cooking class. It benefits the Mortgage Academy, a school at National Jewish for kids with chronic illnesses. Joining me now is Chef Troy Gard of Tag Restaurant Group and Clem Connolly from National Jewish. Chef Troy, what is your connection to the Academy?
You know, I got a hold of Clem a couple years ago, maybe a few years ago now, and we've done work with them in the past, and I wanted to do a little bit more because I have kids, and I know kids are true and dear to my heart, and I wanted to do some things for kids who need help and aren't doing as well as we are. So that's how the connection started, and Clem is a great mate now, and we enjoy doing a lot of work over there.
And Clem, how has the pandemic affected the Academy?
Well, so, you know, this has been a very challenging time, obviously, for the children at Mortgage Academy. You know, these kids are, have been at home through the summer. But what's been great is our, dedicated teachers and nurses have been able to reach out to the kids and make sure that they not only get food supplies once a week, but that also they're taking care of their health. So we've, had our nurses reaching out via telehealth so that the kids can, maintain good health.
And Chef Troy, we know the pandemic has impacted the restaurant industry as well. How is your team doing, and why is it so important for you guys to give back?
Our team's doing great. Thank you for asking. We've only brought back about 40% out of the 623 that we had to lay off furlough. And it's impacted us tremendously. But again, we never stop trying to do what we can in our community, and people don't ever stop needing help, right? So that's what we're trying to do here.
And Clem, what are some other ways people can support the Mortgage Academy?
Yeah, so for those people that don't know, Mortgage Academy is a free school kindergarten through 8th grade for kids that have been diagnosed with a chronic illness. And these kids have everything from severe asthma and allergies, sickle cell anemia, cystic fibrosis. And so, things that we're going to need now as we go back to school, which is August 17th, we're going to need supplies. We're doing a fundraiser now for everything from masks and face shields, traditional school supplies, which means pencils, notebooks, crayons, etc., weighted blankets, and then other PE supplies so that we're sanitizing the class, sanitizing between the classes. So, if anybody can help with that, would be most grateful for their support.
And Chef Troy, tell us a little bit more about Gard's Garden at the Mortgage Academy.
Yeah, that was a great idea that Clem and his team came up with, and I brought my kids in as well. One turns 11, one turns 6 in a month. And we went down there and they built the gardens out. We taught them how to plant everything and harvest them. We even brought in some of the kids to the restaurant down at Tag on Larimer Square and had them put on chef jackets and walk around in the kitchen. And we made recipes with those vegetables, and I made them family friendly so they could go home and make them with their brothers and sisters, moms and dads, and enjoy the fruits of their labor. And it was really, really a lot of fun to see the smiles on the kids and understand where do their source of vegetables and food come from. So I think it's amazing.
And finally, Chef, what can people expect if they sign up for your class?
Ooh, the classes have been fun. Clem and I are like yin and yang. We're like, we're a good team. We just had date night last week for Garden Grace. The first one was at my house with my family, and the third one's going to be at F&G, which is a really fun American kind of a rock and roll vibe place. And it's just little tricks and techniques, flavorful food, and freshness of the summer ingredients.
It looks delicious. And do you guys prepare folks who tune in for the virtual class with all of the ingredients ahead of time?
We do. We give them the recipes. So some people love to go out and buy them ahead of time and follow along with us. Some have even texted me and sent videos in of them making it with their families. And it's a lot of fun to follow along as well.
Yeah,
and they can ask questions.
I'm looking at the menu right now, and it looks delicious, seeing all the ingredients and the menu that you guys have lined up. So it looks like a lot of fun. It's pulling up here, chips and dip. You have Hawaiian steak, lobster BLT sliders. That sounds delicious, too.
Right. Yeah, it's just something that, we can do at home that sometimes we forget, like, oh, this isn't too hard.
The experience has been a very unique and incredible experience working with Troy Guard. And we've had a wonderful response, and we would love people to join the last class. On a personal note, I've been learning so much from Troy's, in the kitchen that, I'm flexing at home now. My wife loves it. It's the new chef in the kitchen.
I'm sure she certainly appreciates that. Well, thank you both for joining us. And remember, Cooking with Chef Troy Guard is coming up on August 13th. For tickets and more information, just visit cbsdenver.com.